Hello everyone. Today I'm on my way to see the dentist. It's a bit of a long story. Good thing it's a bit of a long drive, so I thought, I'll tell you all about it. So my previous dentist, we had a dentist office that was literally opposite where we live, which is super nice. So you can just literally walk there. But something's changed over the years, and the last time I saw them was when I had my wisdom teeth out, which is quite a while ago. I think that must have been 2017 maybe. I was still coming off the cancer drug, so I was in the middle of treatment, so it was a bit difficult to have dental work done, but they said it was kind of urgent-ish to prevent other issues from creeping up, so we went and did that. My oncologist approved of that. It was all good, and that was a good experience. So wisdom teeth out being a good experience is kind of an oxymoron, I believe, but it's it was all good. So the years passed. I always thought, well, I'm going to go there and have a deep clean and have a proper checkup, and then of course COVID happened, so I couldn't go. So I think ever since that last appointment I've not seen the dentist, which is 2017. This is a few years ago, 5 years ago now, and that's it's of course way too long. You should see a dentist way more often than that. It's one of those things. So a few months ago I started having some bizarre how you doing? I started having some bizarre. I was doing a bloke doing splits, which was very good stuff. I started having some bizarre pain issues on my right hand side, and they're very weird when compared to toothache that you get with a cavity, where when you put something like cold water on it or you put something like sweet stuff on it, you can instantly tell, hey, there's a problem, and then the moment you remove it, the problem is gone again, the toothache is gone. And so that's what I associate with cavity pain. But in my case that wasn't happening. So I had, it kind of comes and goes. It sometimes manifests as a duller pain. It's kind of a rehearsal of what I'm going to tell the dentist, actually. Like a duller pain. There's also something as if something's pushing up from the bottom of my molar on the bottom right. But then also sometimes it happens on the top right, which makes literally no sense. And it could well be a cavity, because it is associated with when I eat something, or when I have something like sugary stuff going into that area. That kind of tells me it could well be kind of a cavity thing, the moment that substance hits the nerves and all. But then when it happens when I haven't eaten or drank anything, that is just kind of weird. Like in the middle of the night, it could just, on a scale of 1 to 10, pain could be like as simple as 1 to 2, like a bit of a niggly thing, but it can also shoot up to 5 to 6, and that is quite agonizing. Tablets like Aleve and paracetamol / acetaminophen, they do something to a certain extent, but they certainly don't take it away. So it's about bloody time that I go see a professional about this. So this is of course where the problems start. So the office opposite where we live, the walk-in office, like the in walking distance type office, they have changed over the years. And I don't really know how dental practices work, but back in the day a dentist would have his own practice. But of course, things being all economized and all 27th century and all that, I think there's a practice, and then a dentist can go there once a day and kind of rent a day space of a room there and then see patients there, because then he can see 4 other days of the week he can go to other practices and see other patients from other areas. I think that is how it works. So our dentist, Dr. Pena, she was a dentist. She was at that practice, but she's no longer there. My dentist was actually a periodontist that she recommended to me for my wisdom teeth, because they were extremely dense, I think, and she didn't want to do this by herself, so she said, I think a specialist should do this, and it worked flawlessly. So I'm really glad that she suggested that. So now, of course, a few years later, there was a really nice receptionist named Nikki there as well. She was always really funky. She always took care of us, and it was always very, hey, how you doing? And come in, we'll do things. And it's all, it's all like very welcoming, relationship building, community friendly dentist in a very expensive area. And there's always, deals that could be made. Well, if your insurance doesn't cover it, we'll just, we'll do some kind of cash deal. It's all, we're going to get it done. And it's all very, I really appreciated that. But then of course a few years change. I phone that dentist, same number, and the most unfriendly receptionist is there now. Nikki's gone, Dr. Pena's gone, Dr. Oliver's gone, they're all gone, no longer at that practice. And the most unfriendly receptionist on the phone, dentist office. I was thinking, oh, okay, hi, I'm a patient, former patient, I should have come earlier, I'm so sorry, could I make an appointment? Insurance! Yeah, I don't have it on me, but it is kind of a Blue Cross Blue Shield type deal. Needs a number, otherwise you can't have an appointment. And I was thinking, okay, this is already, I'm getting mixed messages here, mixed between please don't go and you are insane if you do go. So I was thinking I will get back to you and have subsequently researched where Dr. Oliver now resides, does his practice. And thankfully he was down there, but he's also up on 41st Street in something called the Professional Building, and that is a ever so slightly creepy looking building in which lots of businesses are, including the people who used to take my blood while I was on cancer treatment. I used to go there and have regular blood work as monitoring bits and pieces if I was not at the hospital. I did that at the Quest office. And at the same building on the 8th floor, I believe, there's a dentist office, and that is where Dr. Oliver used to be, according to the internet. So I go and call them up. Super friendly, very friendly woman named Lisa, who was more than happy to accommodate me. I think I phoned on Monday and today it's Thursday, so now we're on our way to the appointment. Super happy to accommodate me, and she says, well, Dr. Oliver's no longer here, I'm afraid. I said, that's a shame, but I do need to see somebody. And she goes, well, maybe you need to see a dentist, or because Dr. Oliver was a periodontist, maybe you need to see them. And I said, I don't know, I'm not really I'm not a dentist. I don't know what's wrong with my teeth. So perhaps we'll start with a regular dentist and work our way up from there. So we'll see. Maybe Dr. Pena's still there. Maybe she's gonna, say hello. Maybe we're gonna meet her. I don't know. But that's where we're on our way to now. 41st Street dentist office, and some dental work, I'm sure, is going to be carried out, and it's either going to be at the top right or at the bottom right, or on both places. And we're going to talk about the neglect that has been happening, not so much in cleaning my teeth. So I'm very good at taking care of my teeth. I use an electric toothbrush as well as a manual one. I kind of mix and match it up a little bit. I'm using multiple types of toothpaste. One is specially imported from Germany, that is like an intense fluoride type thing that closes down little cavities that are popping up. Then in addition to that, I'm also taking like a special Crest toothpaste, I believe, that is based on stannous fluoride as opposed to sodium fluoride. I do mix and match. I do also have a sodium fluoride toothpaste, like a Sensodyne type mixture. Yes, all that is happening, all that and more. So I will let you know how the appointment goes. Thanks for watching.